Hope everybody can see this, but yeah.
Does that hook up
On the other way, yes. Not this way. I gotta hold it. But
I thought it hooked up to the air conditioner.
it does, but the other direction though. So it would be top up, not side up. So, but okay. Taking Lily to the skating rink. Hold on, guys. It's only a couple blocks up from my house, so I'm holding the camera. I wanted Lily in the photo because she's a big part of why I do YouTube. So, she's my baby. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Alright, but yes. Hi, Lady Aries. Hello, Fabio. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah. The skating rink is only like a block and a half up the road from our house. Yeah, so I'm going to pull in and drop her off and then bring this back to the house. But, hello, Fallen Angel.
Hello.
Hello. Tell him hi.
Hello.
See the beauty queen? Yeah. She's not looking at the camera. She's being a goofball. Look at the camera.
Hi.
See? Yeah. That's my Liliana, guys. She's my baby.
Delaney is supposed to be here.
Yeah. Okay.
If not Natalie.
Thank you, Francis. I appreciate that. I'm dropping my daughter off. Hi, fam, Nita. I'm actually just dropping Lily off at the skating rink real quick and then heading home. It's not far from our house, so don't worry. I'm not driving in a blizzard to do it or anything, so hold on. Oh. All right, give me a hug. Have lots of fun, okay? You got your phone with you?
Yep, it's in
Okay.
my back pocket right now. And I brought my charger because it's not completely charged.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this keeps the signal going because it's not far, but yeah. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you, honey. Oh, hold on. Gotta see what this jerk-off's up to. Alright. Yeah, don't hurt yourself or nothing. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Hi, Lulu Love. Thank you, babe. Hi, Boomer. Definitely have, I'm just for the people that just give me a block from my house, a block and a half from my house, so, hold on. I'm just driving Lily to the skating rink and dropping her off and getting back towards my Wi-Fi signal and all that. Hi, Paul. Thank you. Hello. Hi, Kyoko. Thank you, guys. Oh, yeah, I'm totally grateful. I'm like, there's so many people to thank for. Funny, but I definitely have K-pop raid. Apologize. Hi, Pokey. Thank you. I didn't know. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know you guys were live. If you were, I apologize. I was trying to go live for just a minute and say thank you to everybody, and I told people last night it'd probably be about 6 o'clock, but it's okay. I didn't know anybody was live. I'm sorry. I've been doing errands and running around, so I'm like, I caught Eric Hebert's stream for like a second, and then I'm like right back to here. So, yeah, 1 second. Pulling into my driveway right now. Smurfette did it. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Boomer. Yeah, Boomer is an amazing guy. If you guys have not checked out his channel, please do that. Boomer, you are allowed to post your link in my live streams anytime you are here. I do not mind. Definitely. I am all for people promoting themselves and getting themselves up, because without other people, I'm sorry, but when it comes to YouTube, without other people, there is no YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have subs, you have to have people. And hi, Happy Trio, thank you so much for coming. And so I'm like, I truly believe that. Like, I mean, I understand that there is rules and regulations. I get that. But at the same time, I'm like, without people, you know, without people coming to your streams, without them supporting you, without sometimes that sub for sub, you're not getting as many viewers. Thank you, Carry On, Jeff and John. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Donna the fam. But it's like, yeah, without the help of others, nobody gets ahead. You know, that's exactly how it is, even in life, when you're a leader, when you own a business. Without those other people working with you, for you, whatever, even against you, you're not going to get ahead. So it's the truest statement for anybody. Hey, Shock Plays. Congrats, Francis. Thank you. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate that. I love coming to your streams, too. I'm sorry, guys. I've been a little busy today, but yeah, my boyfriend just got home, too, so I'm not for sure what he's up to. But yeah, and see, that's what sucks, though, is that it's like you get all these subs or whatever, and they don't show up. They don't say hi. They don't have content. Something happens. You know what I mean? So definitely keep plugging away and try to, like, when you have live streams, try to have some sort of content, something that's relatable. Like I know that like I do EVP sessions during my live streams, because right now, like, the video equipment and stuff that I have doesn't work well, so it takes me forever to upload and edit a video. And so once I get taxes back and I can upgrade a few things and do a few things, I will be doing more edited videos. So for now, it's like I at least try to do something to keep interest. But my I got a really good email today, and I am super excited about it. And I hit 1K on James the Fam stream, and I was hoping he'd show up here. I don't know, I mean, even if it was just for a minute to thank him, but I emailed him because I've known him for a very long time, not necessarily always personally, you know, like how like Omar and them do, but I've watched him since like day one, and I've been a subscriber. I've talked to him before he had so many fans that were blowing him up, so it was like, but I'm super excited because I emailed him the other night, and I told him that I heard that he was coming to Michigan soon, and I wanted to know when that was. And he said that he was probably going to be up here in about a month or so, and he sent me an email back saying it'll be in about a month, and that I think his direct message to me was, and definitely we should get together. So I'm hoping that means that I can go and film with him. Exactly. Support is a big thing. And I'm like, and I hope you guys know that I do my absolute best to try to get to everybody's stream, even if it's to leave a like, even if it's just a comment. I know there's hundreds of people out there making videos and making content or whatever, but being a mom and, you know, life, I mean, like, I can't always be at everybody's stream 24/7. If I could, I would. A lot of times, though, like, when people go live during the day, that's the harder time for me because I'm busy. Hi, Pappy. But when they go live at night or in the evening, I'm more able to be there because I'm like, that's like the chill time, you know, kids sleeping, you know, they got school, whatever. I'm like, I can do more. But when I'm during the day, I'm like, you know, I'm cleaning, I'm doing stuff. Hey, mommy girl, thanks for coming. Yeah, I'm, you know, doing stuff around the house. I'm like, I'm trying to do errands, get Lily ready for stuff. And I am super excited about that. And I would have never even said anything about James had he not emailed me today. So I am super excited about that. Thank you, Boomer. But yeah, I'm like, I try my best to do what I can for other people. And, you know, I think that if you're even the slightest spiritual person or even just a decent person, you try to do for others, because in the long run, it may seem like when you're doing all these things for others that things are like you're always going for other people, you're always doing for other people, like you never have time for anything. And I personally believe that in the long run those things pay off, because then you remember that just because that particular person didn't necessarily pay you back, it doesn't mean that in the future that someone else that you meet isn't going to pay it forward somehow. And I believe that's what karma and putting positive energy out there is. So, you know, but I mean, I don't expect it. You know what I mean? I don't expect somebody to tell me that it's okay. Say, hey, sissy, hoo-hoo. Oh my God, don't make me call you boo-boo, dude. I already called James that. I already called James that last night. We're not bothered about subs. If people like what you do, they will subscribe anyway. Absolutely. Yep. I truly believe that, like, when you're a good person and you're there, you know, it's like when you're present in other people's lives, whether it be good, bad, or ugly, there's always that light at the end of the tunnel. You know, there's always somebody there that's going to say, you know what, I knew you were there, and I seen your name, or I remember that you were there from day one. Like, you're the one that drove me wherever. You're the one that did this. No one else would. Boo-boo is boo-boo, so it's all good. Boo-boo works. Well, you are my biggest boo-boo, but I love you anyway. But no, I have so much fun hanging out with everybody, you know, and I don't know, these last few nights with, like, Boomer and Em and Ange and Lou, I'm like, they've been hilarious, and they bring your spirits up. And sometimes people don't realize how much you're really going through mentally or anything else. That would be great, Francis. Cornish. Oh, thank you very much, Cornish. Or Exploring with Alex. But yeah, the people don't realize what you're going through until you express it. And so it's like, I mean, I honestly, whatever, have been dealing with a lot of crazy stuff and personal stuff. And I haven't told many people about those personal things because a lot of times people don't want to hear about your problems. But it's like, at the same time, I'm like, it takes good people like Boomer, like Em, you know, like Angie, like all of you, that just come on board and they just say, you know, everything's going to be okay. Like, they make you laugh. They make you forget about whatever trouble's going on. And that's awesome to me. Like, that to me means more than anything. So, yeah, and I hope all of you guys get your goals. You know, you guys get all... I want you guys to reach your goals and get your... I'm like, I think I'm at, like, if I checked it out on the laptop, I'm at 812 hours of viewing time or something like that. And then now I just hit 1K. So I'm getting there. But it takes a lot of time and edited videos. I mean, live streams don't always cut it. You know, you gotta be able to actually produce some sort of content that people are gonna like. And I do have taxes filed, so hopefully once all that comes through, I'll be able to get the camera I want and do those kind of things and push forward. I have a house that I'm looking at investigating for my Aunt Sherry, because she just moved and she thinks that she's not alone all the time. What happens when you reach 1K? Just wondering. It's kind of a milestone, but like, YouTube requires you to have at least 1,000 subs and 4,000 viewing hours in order for them to eventually monetize your channel, or like actually show that you're a creator in their content. And I know that there's more to it, but I have to look up the rules. And I know that 1K, I mean, I think it opens up Super Chat, but until you have those 4,000 viewing hours, no matter what you donate to somebody or whatever you do Super Chat wise, they can't access it until you've hit YouTube's regulations and policies. So it's like, but it basically just opens up your channel for more views. Like 1,000 is like that first major kind of goal. You know, it's like 100, then 1,000. You know, and it's like from here it could be 10,000. You know, it could be 1,000,000. You never know. So it's like, it's just goals. And I've been striving for this goal for 3 months now. So it's like, I started my channel in June, I believe. And now by February I'm at 1K. I mean, that takes a lot of, you know, I guess consistency and friendship and networking and building up relationships and building up trust and going through some things. Oh my God, when I hit 5K, I don't know, girlfriend. I have no idea what I want to do yet. But I wasn't even for sure what I wanted to do for my 1K. I had thought about doing like a challenge or something, like a food challenge of some kind or whatever, but I was like, nah, I think I'm just going to stick to shouting people out and keeping it live for that, you know. hours. You have to see it on the laptop or on the phone. Well, the thing is that all of your analytics are all like, you have to look at them on a laptop or a computer, because a phone, unless your phone is like almost like having a laptop in your pocket, I don't know, but my phone doesn't let me see all that stuff. I actually have to go on my laptop in order to be able to do stuff. So, one second, guys. I'm just grabbing something. Where's my other thingy here? Boomer yells at me for not holding my camera right and stuff. So I gotta grab my selfie stick. Hold on. Okay, sorry. But yeah, I just came in because it's freezing outside, guys. Sorry. I was gonna stay live for a few outside, but it's freezing. Yes. Yep, on your laptop, on your desktop, whatever you have, you go to Creator Studio. My room's a mess. I wasn't planning on coming back here right now. Thank you, Donna. It was a running joke because I talk into the camera with my forehead when I don't have my selfie stick. So hold on. I'm going to switch it over if I can get it. Oh, one sec. Oh, I'm putting my selfie stick on, so then that way makes it easier to control the camera, guys. Okay, there we go. But yeah, you go to your Creator Studio on your laptop or desktop. It's underneath your picture. Thank you, Vera. And when you go in there, you should be able to click Creator Studio, and on the side, you'll see like community, you'll see dashboard, analytics, report, stuff like that. If you go on that side and hit analytics, you'll see it. Did everybody go live at the same time? I was like, wasn't trying to. But yeah, okay. But yeah, I wanted to come out though and say thank you to everybody. I was like, I forgot to send notifications out to people outside of just the regular YouTube notifications, and I know that YouTube's been screwing up big time on not getting people notifications. So I don't know who's all here, but I wanted to thank the people that came. So I was hoping that they'd see the message so I could thank them all. But yeah, like Patty from the G team, she is one of the main reasons why I started my channel. Her and Marie were into the paranormal, obviously, like I was, and I had told them about like all the family death I had and the stuff that I had been going through since I was about 5, and like when it came to my abilities and stuff, and they were very, very supportive of me starting a channel, and they were like, you need to go and start a channel and basically like tell them your story and see what happens, because she was like, I have a feeling that you're gonna get a lot of views and things like that. And I was like, I told her, I was like, I don't really have all the equipment. And she goes, honey, she goes, we all started off with selfie sticks and basic cameras. She goes, you got to build up to it. And I was like, okay. So can't stay, got a cook dinner. Thank you, Donna, I appreciate that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was hoping Angie and Lou would stop in so I could thank them, but I don't see them. But I wanted to give a few thank yous to a bunch of people too, like Boomer, Emily, Angie, Paige Lee, James Sharp, Marie, Patty, James the Fam, Green Bay Wacky, you know, a lot of my people. No problem, Vera, thank you. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know why, but my camera's kind of getting all weird a second. I might have to apologize here a second. If this goes off, whew. Okay. Yeah, I know you are, Francis. I was sending a notification out because I'm like, some people aren't getting their YouTube notifications and stuff. But, oh, I'm hot. But sometimes it'll shut it off and I forget to look. Ooh. Oh, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks. Oh, John Turner from Exploration Unknown just messaged me and said congrats on 1K. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I hope he sees that, because I was like, thank you. But yeah, he just messaged me, so I'm very, very excited. That's awesome. I was like, yeah, super excited. Yeah, I was like, I love everybody, though. I'm like, I absolutely love YouTube and, like, all it can offer, its potentials. Got you on the pewter now. Uh-oh. Hi, Pink Kisses. Thanks for coming, honey. Pagely. There you go. But, yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh. But, yeah, started sweating because now I'm back in the house. It was like, it was freezing outside, and then it's like I come in and I have a sweater on, so now I'm hot. So I'm like, go figure. I'm like, I have no temperature gauge in my body, I'm telling you. I'm like, I can't regulate my temperature ever. My boyfriend makes fun of me all the time. He says that my temperature gauge is broken. But yeah, I wanted to do like a running my live. Oh, were you really? I'm sorry. I told you I was out doing errands and stuff, so I didn't see him. Like the last one I got notification wise was Eric. So I didn't see yours if you went live, hon. I'm sorry. But I'll be over on your stream if you're still going, hon. I'll be over there when I'm done. I will. I'll be over there. I just gotta figure out something for dinner, I think. But no, it's crazy though. I'm like, you plan to like hit these goals and do this stuff, and then you're like, okay, so what now? So now it's thank you, Marie. Yeah, I was like no, I shut it down. I had my hour of fame. Oh goodness. Oh, you're always famous, Boomer. But no, I was like, I had Keith literally got in the door, but I was like, I had to run over to the gas station, the pharmacy, drop Lily off over at the skating rink, and then come back, and then I got to pick her up at 9 o'clock because she's going to be with friends for a couple hours at the skating rink. So I'm like, I literally got in the door, and I'm freezing right now, but I don't know what else to do at the moment, because I'm like, I'm excited. It's like, I'm so excited for that, because I'm like, that's a goal that I've been shooting for a long time. And, you know, like, it's almost like once you get it, it just means that there's going to be good things to come. So, that's what I'm hoping for. But, yeah, I was like, Boomer and everybody kept me up way past my bedtime last night. So I was like, I overslept today. And I was like, I would have been live like a couple hours ago thanking everybody, but I swear to God, I didn't even wake up until 2, and that's not like me. Normally I'm up. I'm like, Keith got Lily up for school and everything. He said he couldn't even wake me up, because normally I'm up at 6:30, and I finish getting Lily ready for school in case she needs help, because Keith has to leave for 6:30 to be to work for 7. So I'm like, usually I'm up then, and then if I can, I'll lay back down for a couple hours and then get back up. But I'm like, today, I'm like, I didn't even move. Keith's like, got her up, and she's like, I'm good, and got her stuff together and went out the door. But her friend Brooklyn spent the night last night too, and that was really weird, because normally I'm up, but we had her friend overnight. Ha! Right back at you, Boom Boom. He doesn't know when to shut the fuck up either, but we're very good at interrupting each other while we're trying to interrupt each other. So we all have that word problem. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Sherry, I'm sorry. But thank you for stopping in and showing some love. Hey, Nalisha, thank you for coming, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sherry. Well, you'll be in my thoughts and prayers. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have absolutely no makeup on, nothing. I'm like, I literally just threw on whatever clothes I could to run errands and come back. I was like, I look like heck, and it's all Boom Boom's fault. Thank you, Nalisha. Well, you'll get there too. I know you will, because your personality is outstanding, so I know you'll be there soon too. You guys are all really good. So I was like, I enjoy watching everybody's streams. I do. I wish Paige would get a channel though too. That girl needs to do a channel on crystals or something. Thank you, Brittany Lear. She just messaged me and said thank you, or congrats. Oh, hey Brian. Thanks for coming. Oh yeah, for sure. I think Paige needs to do a crystal channel. Oh, you're very welcome. I don't ever have bad intentions towards people. If they need a moment, they need a moment. You know what I mean? I'm like, that doesn't mean and go and pepper them with questions and hope they talk to you. It's give them a break. And once you give them the break, then they can finally process. Hey, Michael. Thanks for coming, sweetheart. Evie Peace. Yeah, he's already at 1K. But yeah, I was like, now we got to get Lily there. Yeah, I know. She's excited for her stuff too, but she's been trying, but she's not as interested as she used to be. And so I don't really know if, I don't know. She's like, she likes to make the slime and do that stuff, whatever, but she doesn't do it as often anymore. And I think it's because, unfortunately, she's gotten into some trouble with slime because she spilt blued food coloring on her floor. And that kind of got her grounded from slime for a little bit because she, literally her carpet looks like a Smurf threw up on it. So, but she hasn't been making it as much, but she still likes to play with it and she still likes to make it. She just doesn't do it as often. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you to say. Oh, no. You forgot about me? Nah, it's hard to forget the Polish guy. I'm a Polak too, Michael, so I can say that. Hi, Corinne. Thank you for coming. Yeah, don't worry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. I don't know, Boomer. I'll have to ask her when she wants to, because we were getting her signed up for soccer again, because that'll be at the end of March. And she'll be doing soccer again, so I'll be doing more films with that. And then, she's been doing school stuff and skating on the weekend, and I don't know. I'm like, she went live one day, didn't even tell me she went live, and all of a sudden I find out she did, and I was like, why didn't you tell me you went live, whatever? And she only did it at her grandma's house for 5 minutes and then shut it off. So I'm like, I don't know what that was all about, but I don't know. She hasn't been really wanting to do it lately, so I don't know if she's just not as interested in it anymore or what. But I think another thing is though too is that she got a little discouraged because I started a YouTube channel too, and because I have a paranormal channel and I have more adults that are interested in it, I think it kind of broke her spirit a little bit. And I'm trying to build that back up because I don't want her to feel like what she does isn't important either. Hey, James Sharp. Hey, brother. Boo 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 boo. I love my brother boo-boos. You guys are so funny. That was so funny last night. Hey, sissy, poo, boo, poo, poo, boo. I can't. I love you, James. Yeah, that was funny, though, last night. That was hilarious last night. I'm like, I was excited last night because I was like, I had just hit 1K, and I'm like, somebody actually messaged me because I found out that Lou was live, and I was on James the Fam's stream, and it was like my phone froze, and it shut off and restarted, and then when it turned back on, all of a sudden I have 5 different notifications from other channels. Like, I think Lou's was there, Omar had went live, somebody else, I don't know who it was, whatever, and when I got over to Lou's, all of a sudden I was telling people that I hit 1K, and then somebody from James the Fam messaged me and said, did you know that you just hit 1K? And I was like, holy cow, really? And I was like, it was because I was too busy checking the channel. And then that's when I was like, woohoo! Hey, Nora. Thanks for coming, sweetheart. Be live tonight. Oh, you will be? Okay. What time, Francis? Oh. Sorry. I just got something in my eye. Ooh, Mama and Alicia's gonna kick your butt. Get him, Alicia, get him. Probably after 11 my time. Where are you at again, Francis? What, are you Eastern Standard Time, or where are you at? Because I'm Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so you're like an hour above me, I think it is, or ahead of me. So your midnight, or no, your 11 would be my, what is that? If you go live at 11, you're an hour ahead. So it'd be like my 10 o'clock, I think. Something like that. I'll have to look. I can't remember because I know Boomer and Lou are on the same time zone as me. 10 p.m. my time. Okay. That's what I thought. So it'd be 10 p.m. my time because you're an hour ahead. So yeah. Don't make me do math right now. I have lack of sleep. I'm just kidding. I was up too late and overslept actually. So now my brain is just fried. But yeah. I wanted to also ask while people were here. Huh? I don't get anyone. I just leave. I never avoid anyone. I go out of my way to speak to people. What? I know you do, Nalisha. I was on your side. I was just kidding around. I don't know what that was about. That's right. Yeah, I wasn't. Okay, I was just making sure. I was just playing. I was on your side, I promise. I was just messing around. I was like, I don't know what that was. But no, I was like, I was gonna say, I know that this is kind of like this is a big, like, thank you live stream and, like, shout out to people for all their help and, you know, being there for me, you know, and stuff, and being a fam and being there day one. So I'm like, I wanted to make sure I said thank you. But I also wanted to say, like, I wanted to do a stream one day because Boomer kind of gave me this idea too, and I got to give him credit for that. But he goes, well, you do EVPs, like, every time you go live. And he goes, you're not getting people, like, a chance to get to know you. And so he said something about, why don't you do a stream where you're just talking to people and getting to know them? Because she's like, you've got so many stories to tell, and you've been bullied, you've had, you know, health problems, like, things like that, whatever, and other people can relate to that. And so he was telling me to go live one day or whatever and just talk to people. You don't have to leave, Nalisha. And so I thought that was actually kind of a good idea, because I was like, I think people want to get to know who you are and like what your Oh, he said he wanted to talk to you, Nalisha, something about he was joking around and he said I got a bone to pick with you, and he said he wanted to talk to you. It's his humor. He's not mad. He's from a different country. He doesn't speak it fluently. So like it comes out weird, but it's not ill intended. Trust me, I know him. Yeah, he's got like an accent and things like that. Like it's like his jokingness sometimes comes across as like being mean or deliberate, and it's not. So I hope you know that, but I'm like, I know that you're going through some things, so I don't know. Thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that like I cleared that up, because like I actually had that same thing happen to me, and he's talking about on Hangouts. Hey Stony, thanks for coming on. Yeah, Nalisha, he's talking about on Hangouts, because you're able to talk and text on that. Thank you, Nalisha. Oh yeah, he is a good guy. Michael does mean well. It comes across, like weird. But it's like he's not ill intended, I promise. Yeah, I got a lot of. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to do like a stream one day where it was just us. And not necessarily EVPs or whatever, but just being able to talk and have like a Q&A almost, or like we all just talk to each other, because there's probably experiences and things that like I've been through that you guys have, or vice versa. And on top of that, I know like there's a couple people in here that I've spoken to personally, and like we have dealt with a lot of the same health issues and things, and I'm definitely well aware that people have other things outside of EVP sessions that they want to talk about, and they don't feel like they get a chance to talk about it because you're only going live to talk like to your loved ones and family members, and they want to try to contact them. And when that doesn't happen, sometimes you have to find a way to communicate with other stuff. I know, I'm getting one soon. I tried to the other night on my laptop that I have now. I downloaded Hangouts. I got it turned on my computer and everything. But because when I try to go live on YouTube, it says HTML5 or something. It doesn't support the stream or the network or something, and I tried to do something else, whatever, and it wouldn't let it. I tried to download OBS, but when I opened it up, it went live. It was black and it didn't show my face or anything. I turned the webcam on, trying to see if it was something to do with that. Didn't work. And I'm like, for some reason, I can't do Hangouts from my laptop without, I can see the chat, but I cannot call. Like, I can't call people. Oh, thank you, Ghost Mafia. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know why, but it just won't let me on this. My laptop is Windows 8, and so for some reason it doesn't support, it doesn't support the network or whatever. So I gotta get a laptop that's got Windows 10. Oh, look at you, James. I didn't know you were a babysitter. Are you sure you can be trusted? I'm like, I was like, I don't know about all that, mister. No, I'm just kidding. No, James is awesome. No. I was going to say, I was like, people trust you to babysit? I was going to say, oh my goodness. After all the stuff you say to me, I don't know about that. if it should, if you go through YouTube Creator Studios. Okay. See, that's why I need to have, like, a video chat with just me and Boomer teaching me how to do this, as long as he doesn't get frustrated and scream at me because I'm computer illiterate. I know, I was just kidding, James. I didn't want you to take that in the wrong way. I was just kidding, I promise. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure that if I had to, I would let you babysit Lily because you're awesome. You're a great person. It's my thingamabobber on my selfie stick. Yeah, that would be awesome, Boom, actually. I've been wanting to do that with you for a while now, but things just been busy. But we'll get to them. I was like, maybe, I have a video that I'm working on with, like, it's a one-on-one EVP session with my friend Cassie. I've gotten through 35 minutes of that video with EVPs, mind you, and it's an hour and 10 minutes long. And I had to actually message Marie and ask her how to take out, like, there's parts in there that I don't need because it's just, I had to shut off the box because her son woke up and things like that, whatever, so there's no communication, there's no anything, whatever, it's just her talking. And the last time I tried to remove something from my video, I messed up and hit cut, and it took out everything. And I mean, I could not put back the EVPs, nothing. And I had to start over 2 different times. And I'm like, I am not going through that this time. So Marie did give me a... We'll do spirit box session. I will, but not tonight. This is just a thank you stream for hitting 1K. Thank you, Brian and JoJo, for coming. I'm well, thanks. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for coming, honey. But yeah, the Boomer, I was gonna say, I have a couple of things I have to do after this stream. So if you go live for you, and then I will try to get a hold of you a little later because I'm trying to finish up that video anyway. I've got so much stuff to do, it's not funny. Well, yeah, you can go live after me. You don't need my permission. But no problem, James. Thanks for coming, honey. Give that niece of yours a big hug and kiss for me, Kay. Mwah. Yeah, James was one of the first, like, people here. He was, like, the first mod I made on my channel. So I love you to death for that, James. Thank you so much. But, yeah, oh, well, yeah, I mean, I thank you for the respect. But, yeah, I was like, you don't need permission to go live once I'm done. Thank you, Brian and JoJo. I appreciate that a lot. I gotta check out your stream, too. Your vids, and I just found them the other day on Green Bay Wacky's channel, and so I'm like, I haven't had a chance to check out their channel, but they do paranormal videos too, so I'm gonna check them out afterwards. Michael from I Believe in Ghosts wants to go live after this, and I'll try to swing in, but I'm like I said, just when I get done with this, I have to go figure out something for dinner real quick, or whatever the heck we're gonna do since it's Friday. I have to pay some paranormal stuff, but I have done vlogs. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm at the point too where I'm doing live streams, like I do EVP sessions or whatever, but I'm getting a new camera and stuff with taxes so I can do more like investigatory stuff. And I do have like a haunted cemetery video I did in a one-on-one EVP session. Yeah, I was like, I have my Aunt Sherry moved from her old place that she was in for, thank you, Cheryl, for like 17 years, like this house that's over by our drive-in theater here in Muskegon, and I don't live in Muskegon, but I live close. Or, well, not far from it. But I'm not giving direct addresses and stuff to my place. But my, there's a drive-in movie theater in Muskegon County. And she lives kind of close by it. And it's really, she said that ever since she moved in, her, husband goes to work every day. My Uncle Tim, he goes to work every day, and she's stuck at the house all by herself, like usual, and she said she doesn't feel like she's alone. So I wanted to go and check her out. She said she doesn't feel like it's malicious, but she just doesn't feel like she's alone. Like, she hears, like, noises and whispers and things like that, so I told her I'd come and check it out, maybe do an EVP session with her, things like that. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully some good things to come. Moving on up. No, I like doing this. This is a lot of fun. Yeah, she said that she feels like she's watched, or that, like, she's not alone. Like, she feels like something is present. And, she said that she feels like it's a woman. And I asked her what made her feel that way, and she said that it just feels like a feminine presence. So I told her, I was like, well, as long as we're not talking about little girl presences and so whatever and possible demons, I'm fine. What? PB&J sandwiches here. Eat it or don't is what I said. Guess tomorrow I'll be trying to walk 25 miles to my aunt's funeral. Why? Because you made peanut butter and jelly for dinner instead of cooking like a 4-course meal? That doesn't make sense. I was going to say, I was like, I actually call it fend for yourself night. There's times when I'll cook and cook and cook, and then I just don't want to cook. And I just look at everybody and be like, you got 2 hands and 2 feet. Walk out to the kitchen and make something. Because I'm like, I don't want to. I was like, I'll just make myself a sandwich and some chips or some shit. I call it good. I was like, sometimes I just get in those moods where I'm not that hungry. And I know, being a heavier set girl, when people hear that, they're like, really, you know, they say stupid stuff like, when aren't you hungry, blah, blah, blah. But it's true. I have IBS. And my stomach gets really messed up. Hey, Anna Nicole. And obviously I was sick thinking it was gallbladder stuff, but it wasn't. It's actually my bowel. And this, like, lymph node thing that they're talking about. And there's just times where I can eat, like, a cracker and I feel like I ate a buffet of food. Like, I'll feel so full. It feels like I went and ate 4 plates of food somewhere. So it's like I've lost 15 pounds. I haven't felt very good. Stuff has happened. You know, it's like people... That's horrible. To a funeral. Hi, Anna Nicole. Thanks for coming. But I just don't... There's times when I'm just not hungry and I don't want to eat. And if I'm hungry, I'll make something really small, but it doesn't really constitute a dinner. You know what I mean? So I'll just look at Keith and them and just be like, look, the kitchen's right there. Go make yourself something. Like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like cooking a 4-course meal to eat 2 bites of it and call it good. So that's how I get sometimes. Thank you so much. Well, that's stupid, because isn't some of your family going to that funeral? It would make sense if some of your family is going to that funeral, that they could pick you up along the way. You know what I mean? I'm like, that, I don't know. Some people, I don't know. But that's awful, though. What I did miss. I was just thinking of putting a pizza in the oven. Shut up, Boomer. I'm hungry. And I was actually thinking about pizza. We don't have pizza. So that means that my boyfriend would have to go pick up pizza or something. Actually, that reminds me. Hold on. Keith, what do we want to do for dinner? Can we order pizza? Like from 4J's or something. I was thinking pizza today too. I don't know, pizza just sounds good. And I still gotta do the dishes because I'm being lazy. For a minute. Yeah, speaking of that, I got dishes to do too. I forgot about that. Yeah. My, last night after, Lou's live stream, Em went live, and some of you were there, some of you weren't. And after, no problem, Cheryl. Thanks, hun. After that whole live stream last night, I had thought about I was going to go out and do the dishes, and I had started soaking them. And sure enough, M goes live, and then I hit 1K, and I'm just like, I forgot all about the dishes. So now I got to go out there and do dishes. So I'm like, that's what happens when you get busy and you forget. But yeah, and then like I said, I overslept today because I was up late last night until like 3 or 4 during that stream. And I'm not used to being up that late. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate it. Much love to you. Yeah, that was fun last night. I finally got to get, you know, I was like, Paige. I'm like, Paige was in the background going, get him, Jamie, get him. And I was like, yes. I'm like, I finally get to retaliate a little bit and say some jokes back. I'm like, I felt good to get that off my chest. I was like, because I really am like a nice person. Like, I don't like hurting people's feelings or making them feel like, even in the slightest, that like it's a half truth. You know what I mean? Like, you know that like when people are, you know, telling you like you act so dumb all the time, and then they're like, I'm just kidding. It's like, you're still half serious when you say that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, because obviously you wouldn't have thought it and said it had you not meant some of it. You know what I mean? So it's like when they always tell me to shut the fuck up, it's because I do know I talk a lot, and they know that I have ADHD, but it's also true, I do talk a lot. So it's like, and I'm very well aware of my own flaws. So when other people point them out, it is still a half truth. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's still them saying, you're talking too much, and I really need you to be quiet, but you won't. So I'm just going to tell you to fuck up. So I'm like, yeah. So I get it. You know what I mean? But, oh, hey, Diane G. Hey, Mr. Dave, you snuck in there. What's up, brother? Snuck in there. Yeah, but I was like, I had so much fun last night, though, and I'm like, and to a certain degree, I take some of that stuff seriously, and then there's the other degree where I'm laughing so hard, and I'm almost like, forget it. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's not even worth fighting or making an argument over, because it was meant to be a joke, and it just came across wrong. You know what I mean? So I just look at it as like, you know, either roll with the punches or get out of the kitchen. Thank you. Yeah, I am very happy. I'm very, very happy. It's a very hard goal to reach when you're trying to strive for it, you know. But yeah, I look a little, my hair is kind of messed up because it's wet and crazy outside. But how you feeling, Mr. Dave? I know he was there last night too, so he already congratulated me. That's fine. But yeah, I was like, I wanted to say thank you to Lou and Angie, but I haven't seen them yet. I did thank Angie last night and Lou. They did come on the stream for like a minute. Lou was there for like a second though, I think. But I talked to him on his channel, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. So it was Angie that I talked to last night with Em and Boomer for a minute. So. Do you remember that song that came out years ago? It says, don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me. Last night when he was talking about that he was in pain or whatever, but the pills are helping or something or whatever, the pills work or something or whatever, and I was like, that's the song that came into my head last night. I see you, Michael. I see you. I've seen every message that you've said so far, hon. It says, you don't see me, I see you. You have to go live. Huh? I'm confused. Hey, Brandon Holt. Thanks for coming, honey. Yeah, I'm just doing a regular old live stream. Yeah, go live. Congrats. You'll be there soon. Yeah, I already told him he doesn't need permission to go live. I'm like, I'm gonna be off here in a few minutes. I was just doing a regular live stream for a little bit, just to thank people for all their help and, you know, all the kind stuff, everything that they did to kind of help with getting me to 1K, all that. You know, it's like, I appreciate it all. That's all I'm doing. 25 minutes now of pizza. Boomer, you suck. I just told Keith I wanted pizza. He said that we could, but I doubt he's going to order it all by himself. 1 second. Did you want to order from 4J's? Just the regular pizza that we normally get? Whatever, pepperoni, ham, and whatever else you put on it, as long as it's not onions and green peppers and shit, we're good. But yeah, I don't have to cook, yay. I'll be off here in just a minute, though. Love you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and I don't mind if people sub each other in my channel. Aw, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. See, I'm like, when it comes to, like, the people that I really, really love and, like, I respect, I'm like, I wish, like, I could sub them, like, 1,000,000 times. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, if it helps them get, like, their goals and their achievements and stuff, I'm like, I wish I could. I'm like, I would sub everybody a gajillion times just to make sure that they got, you know, their respect and their kudos and they got looked at by Google or whatever. In the oven. If you'll get here in time, I'll share. Yeah, because I can super fly right here. Wait, hold on. Let me lose it. Ding. There, I'm there. Like, I want to do that, like, teleportation thing that Omar does in his vids, where he's like, ding, and the next thing you know, he's there. Right? Won't be a minute. Right? I was like, I live in Michigan, so it'd be about a 7 to 8 hour drive to Boomer's house. Yeah, go ahead and sub Brandon up if you guys want to, hon. Help him get his goals, too. Awesome, Steph. Woo woo. Oh, that's right. Aren't you in, like, California, Diane? Where the heck? No, you're in, like, you told me before, and now I can't remember. There's too many people that talk to me on a daily basis. Idaho, that's it. I knew it. Dang it. I was going to say Boise. I swear to God. That's exactly what I was going to say after I said California. And I was like, Boise's not in California. Yeah, make sure you guys, if you haven't, sub up Mr. Dave's channel, Boomers. Stephanie's. Let's see who else is here that's got a channel. Yeah, Anna Nicole. I believe in ghosts. Yeah, make sure you guys sub each other. I really don't mind that people do that in my channel. Like, oh, congrats, Boom. See, I'm like, I don't mind if, you know, people want to sub each other and promote each other and stuff. Like, that doesn't bother me, because I'm like, when you're going into other people's streams and stuff, it's like, that's what it's about. It's about subbing each other and supporting each other and whatever. It's like, of course, I don't want to see, like, you know, in Green Bay's channel, like, where he's like, you know, sub me everywhere, like, sub up, sub down, like, you know, and that's the only content that's there. But at the same time, thank you, Andy Waugh. But at the same time, I'm like, I still love Green Bay for what he does for people, because he built a platform for people to be able to sub and create content and get people noticed. And that to me is outstanding. And I'm like, and if you don't know who he is, one of my mods, if you want to drop Green Bay's link, that'd be amazing. But yeah, I want people to know, you know, that there are places to go to do that. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, a lot of people don't like it when you go into their channel and all they see is, oh, I subbed you. Oh, subbed you back. Sub you back. Sub you back. Like, people want supporters. Like, just because the number says 1,000 doesn't mean I have 1,000 actual supporters. It's probably way less than that. Like, I'd probably say at least maybe 50 people actually watch the live streams, and more than that end up watching the video later or claiming that they do just to use a like, and then they leave it. So you'll see the view on there because they clicked on it, opened up, watched it for 10 seconds, left a like, and then left. And that's a whole different thing. But it is still support because it is still getting your views up. So, I want to know where Emily is. Boomer, where's Em at? Did she, like, fall asleep or something? Thank you for plugging him in there. Yeah, and put Boomer's link in there, too. But, yeah, I don't know where Emily is. And M. Yeah. See, like, when people go into your channel and they like your content or they believe in some of the same things you do, it gives you some sort of reason. Oh, I know, but I didn't know if she was on your live earlier. You said that you were live, and usually she's on your panel, so I figured I'd ask. But no, I had a big I just know that, like, without Angie, you know, and Marie, Boomer, you know, and Lou Rock, and them going, you know, hey, go check out her channel. Oh, it's this stupid plug thing for the camera, for the sound, for the selfie stick. I'm sorry. My fan's on, so it's making it move. But, my biggest thing is that, like, without these people saying, like, you know, hey, I like you, I like your content, you know, I like your personality, I like who you are, you know what I mean? Like, some of these people wouldn't know who I am to begin with. She wasn't feeling well today. She's probably getting some sleep. Okay, I'll message her later then, because I'm like, I didn't know that. She didn't say anything to me either. But I wanted to make sure that Emily, I mean, I told Emily last night on her live stream how grateful I am for her too, because she promotes my channel. Like, she was like plugging it, like letting people know to go sub me, trying to help me get to 1K. I made her a moderator. I believe she's an admin on my channel now. I think I switched it, but I have to double check that. But like, she was out there, like, going, look at her, look at her, look at her. Just like I do for Boomer and Lou and everybody else. And I'm like, and she was one of the, like, people that was, you know what I mean? Like, wasn't just saying they were going to, they did. So I'm like, that to me is, you know, that's a good friend. That's somebody who you trust. And Angie did the same thing on her channel. And she was out there, like, in front of a camera just saying, go sub her channel. You know, and same thing with Marie. Aw, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. I hope you watch this back and see that I love you. Or just message me, because we talk anyway. But, no. I think Michael's going live next, guys, from I Believe in Ghosts. Excuse me. I got the hiccups. But yeah, I just got a couple of things I gotta do real quick, and then I will be on whoever's live stream is next. I gotta change out this clothes, people, and I can't do that with you on a camera. I'm very sure you guys do not want to see strip pole Jamie over here. So I'm pretty sure that is not the content you want. If you do, you're on the wrong channel. But okay. Exactly. Got ya. Deepus. Stephanie's like, really? Yeah, that's not who I am. I'm like, well, Stephanie, I mean, I know, I love you, girl. You're very pretty, but I don't swing that way either, girl. See, this is what happens when you leave me on a live too long. I start going in the gutter. So like my mind just starts like wandering that direction. So this is why I don't do personal live streams all the time, because I'm like, my mind will go to that place, and when it's in that place, it doesn't stop because it's too funny. And then when I'm laughing, it just comes out like word vomit. So thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. Yeah. No. I know, Mr. Dave. He was the one that started talking to me about cherry pie one day, and at first, when I first met Dave, I honestly did not know that he had a wife, anything. And I swear to God, I thought he was hitting on me. So for a minute, I was like, you're joking, right? Like, you're just talking about pies like as like a joke, right? And he goes, absolutely, he goes, I'm married. And I was like, okay, good. I was like, for a minute, I seriously thought, I was like, oh my God. But I'm like, but it's like, that's what happens though. Like when you're just starting to get to know people and they have a sense of humor like you know what I mean? Like they start making you think, you know, like, hey, something else is up, and you're like, oh shit, what did I do? I'm like, I got a boyfriend of like 5 years that I live with, so I'm like, that ain't happening. But no, it's like, it's just too funny. But yeah. No, I love the fams on here, too. I think that's like the perfect name. Like Omar came out with the perfect name for that, and throws it into neutral and can't get back to the real world. Yeah, I lost my mind a long time ago, and my give a damn's been busted for a long time too. So I only give it about like 2 minutes of care, and then I'm kind of like, oh, well, that didn't work out. Oh well, next. So I'm like, if I don't care about it, I don't put a whole lot of effort into it. I learned my lesson, investing in stuff that's not important. You got a boyfriend? What? Where the hell have I been? Well, oh wait, I did hear about that. I did. I congratulated you, dang it. I know I did. Congratulations, Steph. But yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, don't be crazy like me. It only works if you know how to back up the crazy. No, I do. I have a good boyfriend and a good kid. He definitely, some people don't know this, but my daughter's dad, her biological dad, died about a year and a half ago, and he died from an overdose. It was accidental, of course, because he was trying to get high. He wasn't trying to kill himself, but that's what happens when you mess around with heroin and drugs. And you know, it sucks because while Lily was growing up, she'd have mediocre experiences hanging out with her dad. And, you know, he would try to come in her life and, you know, pretend to play with her. He'd have girlfriends that would have kids, and all of a sudden he'd think, oh, well, I'm a dad too, so maybe she'll let me spend time with her. And he'd give her the time of day for like a day and a half, if that, and then it was like right back to him being a jerk and not caring about anybody but himself, which I don't like speaking ill of the dead, so I apologize for that, but he did make some mistakes before he passed away that are still in that mindset, so it's still there. But I told her for a long time that when she got older and I felt like she was able to understand the difference, the true difference between right and wrong and the reactions and actions of others, that I would let her know, you know what I mean, that she could spend time with her dad and get to know him. And I told her that, you know, hopefully she has time to get to know him and things like that. And when he died, I'm like, it broke my heart to know that I told my daughter for all those years that when she got older, she'd be able to get to know him better. But because of his own actions and his own choices, unfortunately that happens. But Keith, I've been with him for 5 years now, and from the first year me and him got together, Lily and him clicked. And it was the first time in a very long time that I saw her happy. She had to take her grandfather to a father-daughter dance because her dad died. And then, of course, my dad passed away in 2011, and that was her biggest male role model up until that point. So, these are hard topics, and people don't know a lot of that about me. And from the time she was born until now, I've raised her, it was first 6 years of her life, I raised her basically without a dad. And then my dad was her buddy and her best friend. And then he died when she was 5. So when that happened, it took a big toll on all of us. I was almost in so much shock that he died, I didn't even know how to grieve it. So, and then her dad died, and I let her say her goodbyes to him, and she cried and stuff, but it was almost like she even told me, she's like, how do I get sad and mad about somebody who died that I didn't even know? And that came from my 9-year-old. She's like, how can I be sad and mad over somebody that died that I didn't even know? But when Keith came into her life, he changed it. He took the place of a father with never being married, never having kids of his own, being a bachelor, having his own place. He stepped up to the plate. And I will never ever deny him. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if he ever, if we ever parted ways, if anything ever happened to me and him, I would never stop him from having a relationship with her, because I know how much of a bond that is to build and how quickly you can lose it. And that's why I don't take people for granted. That's why I don't lie to them. That's why I don't steal from them. That's why I don't cheat them out of things. It's because I know how quickly you can lose those things. I'm sorry. But sometimes when you know that you're truly grateful for something, and you're truly grateful for the people that are in your life, it's okay to cry. And it's okay. And I'm fully aware that tears and stuff may seem like weakness, but it's far from it. I think tears are the result of holding stuff in for too long and not being able to express how you truly feel. And I appreciate that. And Ange, I did see that you came in. Oh. I've lost all my grandparents and an aunt and uncle before I was 14 years of age. I took care of people in nursing homes and did home health work and CNO work for on and off 10 years. I've been there to do post-mortem care on patients and people that have died that their families didn't even bother to come and say goodbye to. I adopted somebody as a grandma when I was volunteering as a helper at a nursing home when I was 12. And when I found out that she died, I went and visited her. I went to her wake. Nobody really truly knows the struggle and the things that everybody individually goes through until they meet them or know them. So, I just want people to be aware of the things they say and do, because every action can cause something else. Hey, English Taylor, thanks for coming. And sometimes that happens too, Paige. You know, like other family members step up and they act more like a dad than their own dad. Oh, I'm sorry. This went from 0 to 100. But when I say thank you and I mean it, it comes from a deeper place. When I say sorry to people, I know I apologize a lot, but I feel like I've spent so much of my life being wrong that I'm so used to saying it. And I love you guys back. Oh, hey Sandra. But yeah, I just I wanted to make sure that, you know, each and every one of you know that I just I love what I do. And having this, you know, oh, it sucks, and I'm sorry. Thank you. I just, I don't take it lightly either, because I know that I finally feel like I have something that's mine. If that makes sense. No, my dad was my best friend. That's what makes it harder to lose. And I hope you feel better, Angie. You and Em must have caught something. Us talking together, I'm probably next. But yeah, I'm like, I noticed that I'm like, I don't take people for granted. And I try to do my best to be a good person to everybody. And to make it equal. And like an equal playing field. And YouTube's definitely given me an outlet to do that. So, and the people that come, they don't even know who you really are. They're there, you know what I mean? They know you, but it's like, you know, of you. But it's like, oh, sorry, your dad's sister. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Sherry. But, you know, until they truly get to know who you are, you know, it's like, it's just like watching a stranger on TV. You know, it's like you immediately watch them and you hope that they're going to be a good person. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but the video stuff that we watch, like, we're all entertainers and we're all storytellers, and that's what I was trying to explain last night, is that when you go in front of a camera and you say, this is what I like to do, you become a storyteller. Like, Angie told that great story the other night about that coin she found, and the couplet, I can't remember what it's called now. The drinking cup that she found that's like, I can't think what it's called at the moment now. It's in my brain. But yeah, but I'm like, each and every one of us is a storyteller. Goblet, thank you. Each and every one of us is a storyteller. I mean, each and every one of us is shy. Each and every one of us is outgoing. It's all who we choose to show that side. You know what I mean? Like, we all have, every one of us has mental problems. Every one of us has health problems. Every one of us has ass aches. Every one of us has family troubles. Every one of us has been through something. So because of that, it's like we're all connected, even if we feel alone in that. So it's like even when you feel alone in things and you don't feel like people are going to understand, you're still connected in that sense, because there's other people out there that feel alone and feel like people don't understand them either. So it's like you're never truly alone. But that's why I, believe the way I do. And how I was raised Catholic majority of my youth. It was up until my grandmother died that, like, she was that rock that held us all in church. You know what I mean? That held us all in the Catholic faith. And then as I got older, I was like, I do still have some of those fundamental values that come from being involved in Catholic religion. But at the same time, I'm like, as I grew older, I'm like, yeah, there's certain things I do trust and believe in. But I started developing my own relationship with God. So when you build up your own relationship, I call that more spiritual than I do religious, because it's true. Like, God made these crystals, you know what I mean? Like, he made the rocks that form these crystals and these geodes and stuff. So if he's in everything that we do, he's obviously going to be in the protection of us as well, So I'm like, that's the way I look at it, is like, of course you can communicate with your loved ones. It's just if they want to communicate with you, I'm like, we only have so much technology that's able to do that, and so much knowledge of what the other side's actually capable of. And so until we actually know and that veil is open, we're all just best guessing. We're all just taking our best guess and hoping. That's why I don't tell anybody that I guarantee I'm going to talk to their loved one today. I don't guarantee anything. I guarantee that I'm going to do my absolute best to try for you, but I'm not going to guarantee that that's just going to happen, because there's no guarantees in life. There's no guarantees I'm going to wake up tomorrow. There's no guarantees in science is going to prove that God is real. You know what I mean? Nothing. We can sit here all day and argue that fact, but I choose not to argue that fact because I know what I believe. And I believe it myself, and it's up to each and every one of you to have your own individual relationship. I cannot force you to hold the hand of God. I can only tell you that there is light, that there is something there, and it's up to you to find it. So that's all I tell people with that, is that. Have a great day, Alyssa. I love you, honey. But yeah, I'm going to get off here before I get more emotional. I'm sorry. I will try to do an EVP session. I'm working on a video right now, guys and girls, that is that one-on-one EVP session. So let me get that one up, and then hopefully by next week I'll try to do an EVP session for a group session. But my week has been really busy, and so I'm gonna try to work on that while Lily's at the skating rink too, and I'm gonna try to catch the live stream and do all that. So I'll do all that. But yeah, I just want to thank you all for coming. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for being in my life, and I appreciate each and every one of you for everything that you bring to my life. And I just want you to know that you do have somebody. If you need to talk to me, I will try to do my best to make time for that. And thank you so much. And I love all of you. And you guys have a great weekend and a safe weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, don't get caught. Love you. Bye.